Good morning. My name is Mr. Joe Newcoop, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal of Cross Creek Charter Academy. I am excited to welcome you to our 2023-2024 enrollment lottery. I have been blessed to be part of Cross Creek for over 20 years, and I can assure you it is a special place. I am extremely proud of our staff, our students, and our families. Everyone at Cross Creek has a passion for learning and growing. They are dedicated to building positive relationships with kids, and they are committed to the moral values we teach and share with our community. Today, we will be filling seats for the fall 2023. After the lottery, we will post the results online and we will send communication to all of our families. If your child is accepted into our school, congratulations. We can't wait for you to join the Cross Creek family. More information and important paperwork will be sent out in the next few days. If you've been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. The summer months are when most of the changes occur, so hang in there. There will be multiple opportunities for you to check your child's status on the waiting list throughout the summer via email, phone call, and text message. We will also notify you immediately if a seat becomes available. Shauna Olchin, our parent ambassador, and Karen Veldman, our registrar, are always available to help. I'd like to send a special welcome to our third-party official, Mr. Jim Taggart, who is not officially affiliated with our school or NHA, but has reviewed our processes. This third-party official will be witnessing today's drawing to ensure fairness and accuracy. I encourage you to visit the enrollment page on our school website to learn more about the enrollment process and check out a quick video that provides an overview of the lottery process. The direct link to the video will also be included in the comment box. Good luck to everyone. The lottery is next.
Welcome to our lottery. When we receive more applications than seats available for the next school year, we must perform a lottery for all offered grades. All applications received during the open enrollment period are eligible for selection. We will be recording the lottery, and requests to view the video can be made at any time. Lottery results will be available online after the lottery is complete. The lottery process will be done electronically. To ensure fairness and accuracy, the lottery software was set up by an independent company with no affiliation to our school or National Heritage Academies. In addition, a neutral third-party official will be present throughout the process. This person is not related to any student, staff member, board member, anyone applying to the school, or a National Heritage Academies employee. There are two steps to the lottery. First, the lottery software will randomly draw the grade order that the entire process will follow. Second, students will be selected based on enrollment preference groups. In an effort to keep students within the same family together, we will honor sibling preference, which plays an important role in the lottery. Sibling preference is defined as children who have at least one common parent or legal guardian and are living in the same household at least 50% of the time. Sibling preference is granted prior to the lottery when an applying student has a sibling already attending our school. It may also be granted during the lottery, but only when the student's sibling is accepted. If a seat is available in a grade of the student who is granted preference, he or she will be placed in the available seat. However, if there is no seat available, the student will be placed in the next spot on the waiting list in the sibling preference group. At our school, preference is also given to the groups indicated in the order in which they are listed. If your child is accepted, we will send an acceptance package. This will be emailed and mailed to the home address we have on file. The acceptance package includes critical paperwork needed to enroll. Please read through this information carefully. If you do not receive the acceptance package sent to you, contact our front office. Registration paperwork can be completed online and is required within the deadline specified in the acceptance letter to secure your child's seat at our school. Included in the acceptance package is information regarding our online parent portal. We must have an email address on file for you to set up a portal account. If you didn't provide one when you applied, please contact the office. If you have a child already attending our school and have set up your parent portal account, paperwork for your new student will not be available until at least 24 hours after the lottery. Communicating with you is important to us. Please keep your contact information up to date by notifying us of any address, email, or phone number changes. If we try to contact you by mail and the mail is returned, or if we are unable to reach you at any of the phone numbers or email addresses you provided, we will remove your child's name from the list. If your child is placed on the waiting list, please keep in mind that movement is common. During the summer, you will receive regular emails updating you with your child's waiting list position. If you want your child to attend our school, stay on the list, since openings can occur at any time, even after the school year begins. If you are no longer interested in our school, please let us know so we can remove your child's name to provide an opportunity for another child on the waiting list. Once your child has been removed from the list, you will need to reapply if you change your mind. Thank you for choosing our school and best wishes in the lottery. Okay, and with that, we will start our lottery process today. So again, welcome to the 23-24 Lottery for Cross Creek Charter Academy. To start, we are going to look at some numbers. So during our open enrollment period, we received 213 applications. We do have 114 open seats for the fall. So in Young Fives, we have 48 open seats. In kindergarten, we have 59 open seats. In first grade, we have 1 open seat. We do have 6 open seats in 7th grade, but then the remaining grade levels will be forming a waiting list. So here we go. We will start off by randomly drawing the grade order that we're going to use today. 7th grade goes first, then Young Fives, 4th, kindergarten, 2nd, 1st, 3rd, and 5th, and 6th, and 8th. And that's the order that we're going to follow this entire process. We will start with our sibling preference group starting in 7th grade. These are applicants who have a sibling currently attending our school. So we'll draw for our 7th grade. There were none in this group, so moving on to our Young Fives kindergarten class. We do have some. 732, 232 accepted in Young Fives. 728, 494 accepted in Young Fives. 728, 479 accepted. 727, 568 accepted with another sibling. 727, 566, both children in Young Fives and both accepted. 727, 531 accepted in Young Fives. 727, 565 accepted. 730-816 accepted in Young Fives. 727-639 accepted. 729-481 accepted in Young Fives. 729-269 accepted. 727-523 accepted in Young Fives. 730-138 accepted. 730-372 accepted with a sibling 699006 in 5th grade going on the waiting list with preference. 728-492 accepted. 730-373 accepted. 729-919 accepted in Young Fives. 730-756 accepted. 728-678 accepted in Young Fives. 728-015 accepted. And that concludes our sibling group in Young Fives. Moving on to 4th grade. We are forming a waiting list here, so these students will receive preference on the waiting list. Okay, now on to kindergarten. We have seats available here. 728, 727-488 accepted. 727-516 accepted. 728-914 accepted. 730-711 accepted. 730-453 accepted in kindergarten. 728-897 accepted with a sibling 712336 in 5th grade on the waiting list with preference. 728-490 accepted. 732-971 accepted. 729-270 accepted. 727-555 accepted. 696-027 accepted. 685-465 accepted. 732-516 accepted. 728-853 accepted. 706-912 accepted. 728-938 accepted in kindergarten. 727-504 accepted. 730-641 accepted. 731-919 accepted. 727-563 accepted. 727-512 accepted. 729-346 accepted. 728-317 accepted. 727-642 accepted in kindergarten. 728-489 accepted. That concludes kindergarten siblings. Moving on to 2nd grade. We didn't have any there. In 1st grade, we have one seat available. 729-274 accepted. And then the remaining siblings will go on the waiting list with sibling preference. Moving on to 3rd grade. None in 3rd grade. Now 5th grade, these 2 siblings on the waiting list already received preference from a kindergartner and a young 5 student earlier. So we're starting with number 3, and these students will also receive sibling preference on our waiting list in 5th grade. Okay, moving on to 6th grade. We have some here. We are also forming a waiting list. So our siblings will go on the waiting list with preference. And then 8th grade, a waiting list here as well. Okay, that concludes our sibling preference portion. Now we're moving to staff preference. These are applicants whose parent or legal guardian work at the school, and so they get staff member preference. Starting with 7th grade, we don't have any there. We have one in Young 5, 729-272 accepted. Okay, moving on. I believe that was the only one, so I will quickly move through this list so we can get to our remaining applicants. And the remaining applicants group are applicants who didn't qualify for earlier preferences. So accepted in 7th grade, 714-844, with the sibling 714-846 in 1st grade receiving preference on the waiting list. 730-305 accepted. 727-644 accepted. 732-515 accepted with a sibling in 4th grade receiving preference, 732-501. 694-940 accepted with a sibling in 2nd grade, 694-941 receiving preference on the waiting list. Okay, so that was 7th grade. Now we're moving on to Young 5s. We still have openings here. So 733-201 accepted with a sibling in 2nd grade, 702-638 and 702-639 in 5th grade. Both siblings received preference on the waiting list. 731-453 accepted with sibling 711-831 on the waiting list. 727-318 is accepted. 967, accepted with the sibling 732-964 in kindergarten accepted. 728-229 accepted. 731-129 accepted. 728-713 accepted in Young Fives. 728-684 accepted. 729-610 accepted in Young Fives. 729-611 accepted. 730-454 accepted. 732-883 accepted. 729-461 accepted in Young Fives. 728-336 accepted. 730-377 accepted in Young Fives. Okay, that concludes our applicants in Young Fives Kindergarten. Moving on to fourth grade, we are working on a waiting list here, starting with number 3. The first 2 students received preference from earlier siblings who got accepted. It looks like we'll end up with 12 students on the fourth grade waiting list. Okay, that concludes fourth grade. Moving on to kindergarten, we still have some seats available here. 729-170 accepted. 729-424 accepted. 730-302 accepted in kindergarten. 729-729 accepted. 731-040 accepted with a sibling. 731-039 receiving preference in second grade. 711-849 accepted. 730-374 accepted. 729-756 accepted with a first grade sibling on the waiting list with preference. 702-307 accepted. 729-672 accepted in kindergarten. 730-303 accepted in kindergarten. 728-854 accepted. 727-641 accepted in kindergarten. 731-132 accepted. 728-715 accepted in kindergarten. 730-198 accepted. 707-846 accepted in kindergarten. 730-197 accepted. 731-134 accepted in kindergarten. 692-844 accepted. 731-365 accepted in kindergarten. 727-447 accepted. 729-917 accepted with a sibling. 692-115 in second grade receiving preference on the waiting list. 692-111 accepted. 733-240 accepted. 730-954 accepted in kindergarten. 727-503 accepted in kindergarten. 728-899 with a sibling. 728-898 in second grade receiving preference on the waiting list. 732-969 accepted. 727-458 accepted with a sibling. 727-459 both in kindergarten and both accepted. 709-384 accepted. And 733-060 accepted in kindergarten. Congratulations to all our new kindergartners. We can't wait to see you in the fall. For those, we're working on a waiting list now. So those of you, if your child ends up on a waiting list, please don't be discouraged. There is movement between now and the fall. Circumstances change and there is movement. So please keep an eye out for communication about your child's waiting list status. Okay, that concludes kindergarten. We are going to move on to second grade now. We are forming a waiting list here on second grade as well. Starting with number 6, we had the first 5 students on the waiting list had siblings who got accepted earlier in the process, so they have sibling preference. That concludes second grade. Moving on to first grade. Here, the first 3 students received preference from siblings earlier. So we're starting with number 4 here. We'll end up with 16 students on this list. Okay, that concludes first grade. Third grade is next. Forming a waiting list here as well. We have 11 students who will end up on the waiting list here. And again, please keep an eye out for communication from the school about your child's status. Okay, moving on to fifth grade now. Wow, fifth grade, we had 7 students who received preference from earlier in the process. So we're starting with number 8 here. We'll end up with 20 students on our fifth grade waiting list. Okay, that was fifth grade. Moving on to sixth grade, also forming a waiting list with 15 students. The first 2 students received preference from siblings who were accepted earlier. Okay, that was sixth grade. Last but not least is eighth grade. We'll have 1 additional student added to the waiting list here. And that concludes our lottery. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to all who've been accepted. We will be posting these lottery results online shortly, and keep an eye out for that communication. If your child was accepted, look for more information about important forms, paperwork, and our parent portal where you can create an account and submit those documents. If your child has been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. Movement is common, and you'll be able to keep track of your child's waiting list position over the coming months. Thank you.